friends, class of 2016. The day has finally come. No more service hours will be frantically earned the Saturday before the deadline. No more AP Calculus exams are left to take in the cold auxiliary gym. No more classes will be spent in the nurse's office, shaving after Mr. Thomas points out the scruff you've been building for the past week. No more days are left for freezing cold or stiflingly hot classrooms that never seem to have working thermostats. After the challenges and the joys of these past 4 years, there is little way for me to honestly say that I have remained unchanged by this school. 4 years ago, we came into JP2 with braces on our teeth, socks pulled up to our knees, residual swagger from being the top dogs of middle school, and if I'm being totally honest, probably a little bit scared witless by the idea of high school. JP2 promised us a challenge to grow and meet the expectations of a community which values persistence and fortitude in mind, body, character, and spirit. The fact that we were all here today proves he met and conquered that challenge. What seemed difficult about endless annotations for Pecan and lengthy and unappealing Google Drive assignments about Aquinas, sorry, Mr. Thomas, led us to this moment, to these coming minutes as we each take the stage. However, remembering the good days with Mrs. Lewandowski substituting, or the bad days where we didn't perform as well as we hoped on an Applia, is not the focus here today. High school graduation is not a time for glorification of the past, but rather of anticipation for the future. Our Latin scholars may know that the word valedictory comes from the term valedicere, meaning a formal farewell. With yourselves full of the values and knowledge taught by this school, there is little else that I can teach you all with this farewell. So I want to share some amazingly overused cliches, Dr. Pepper, and hopefully you do all take something from it. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. After 4 years of daily interaction, we will no longer see many of the students in our class again, unless you're going to Alabama, of course. While the thought of leaving behind our friends sounds daunting, what we take from JP2 are positive memories and precious moments with our friends, our teachers, and our families. If we try to hold on to the negative memories or latch on to these people who won't stay in our daily lives, we will certainly hold ourselves back from growth. So we must let distance teach us to succeed in the environment of college. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I know at times we have each said, I can't wait to be done with high school. But don't reject the lessons JP2 has taught you. While we should each desire growth and change leading to maturity, we cannot be here today if we hadn't listened to the teachers and to the lessons that we learned in the classroom and out of it. If we respond to all the knowledge and even wisdom afforded by our school, our family, and our friends, we will be better equipped to deal with the conflicts we will face in the world tomorrow. Every rose has its thorn and every cloud has a silver lining. I think these two statements pair well together. We all know adulthood will be challenging, but we have the resources and the fortitude to deal with those challenges and to thrive under pressure. As the class of 2016, we know how to accept the good with the bad, rather than just the good or the bad. If we take that lesson on with us through college and into our adult lives, our success is not a matter of concern, but only a matter of time. Expect the unexpected. To many of us, change is a frightening concept, one we all experienced in this past year at school. Just because change frightens us does not mean we should not be ready for change, and in fact, excited for change. Our personalities and our very identities are fluid, so stagnation prevents us from growing. If we go out into our colleges and into the world ready to be changed and ready to accept newfound interests and passions, we will learn more about ourselves and be prepared for the world which awaits us. And my final cliche, just keep swimming. I think this one is too full. First off, yes, you should absolutely consider that a Disney reference, and I am suggesting that you hold on to a childlike spirit. If we retain even a small bit of the hope and joy of our childhoods, we will be able to face the dark times ahead. But secondly, and perhaps more importantly, there will be some dark moments ahead of us. We may each find ourselves feeling hopeless or scared or alone. But if we hang on and just keep swimming, we will find others who know the same feeling and who will accept us and bring us to happier and lighter times. After 17, 18, or even 19 years, living our relatively sheltered lives at home, we begin the challenge of truly growing up. After our commencement exercises, as official alumni of this school, we face an entirely unique set of responsibilities and obstacles. As the class of 2016 reaches minute by minute closer to being graduates, we formally bid farewell to so many unexpected little memories. From the underbaked cafeteria cookies to Creighton Couch's smirks during econ, from pledging Veritas on our test to Bailey Fadul's unending kindness, from the sound of a Securitas member breathlessly trying to say the Our Father to Ryan and Dalton's unbreakable friendship, from the cheers for Red House to the snappy sarcasm of Melissa Maris, to the million little wonderful aspects of each of our teachers, our school, and ourselves as a class, we fondly say goodbye. In my final address to the class of 2016, I will leave you with my own cliche. Focus not on the obstacles, but on the opportunities. We know the coming years can be scary, but now we have the privilege of saying we've made it this far. Regardless of the challenges and the trials ahead, we've done it. It's our turn now. As we each walk across this stage and receive our diplomas, it will be our official, formal farewell to high school. But more importantly, it will be the first time we stand proudly, looking boldly towards the future, and reach out, taking the future for our own. Congratulations to the class of 2016. Go Knights.